Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another review of Cardcaptor Sakura Episode 4. I know this one's a bit late, sorry. So, this one is Sakura and the lovely transfer student. So, we get to meet our brand new character. We've seen a lot of the old ones, we've talked about a lot of the old ones, we've got to see Yue, we got to see her brother. Now, we get a brand new one. And Sakura and this new transfer student have similar sounding last names. Coincidence? I think not! And also, she has kind of gray hair. When you first get to see her, it seems like she has gray eyes. Later on, we find out that it's kind of more bluish, like a very light blue. But the thing is that it catches my eye is that she looks very similar to Sakura's mother. But that is not the very beginning of this episode, so let's rewind. So, we get our look into her brother again. Our very awesome brother, who is making Sakura some pancakes and making her breakfast. Her father is not there today, which he's gone off to a meeting. So, he's not there, but it's weird, kind of. And I feel like her brother's trying to feel out something in her, but can't outright say, talk to me about magic. You know, who would? Meh. So, they eat breakfast, go on about, you should eat broccoli so you can be as tall as I think he said phone pole? Really? So, yeah, that happens. And in the little thing, she's in a little dinosaur, like my little dinosaurs. It's green though, it's not like a red one. It's not red. But it's still kind of cute. So then they go to school where they meet the new transfer student, and she's been to all these different countries like Clow Reed. Still can't remember what his name is. Not great with those names, but I still know he's a reincarnation of Clow. Yeah. But he's also, or she's traveled the world. Maybe is the new cardcaster? Who knows? So they get to eat lunch together, and they're slowly becoming closer. Very adorable, very awesome. Um, then she has to go talk to the teachers. It's kind of important. So Sakura leads her there and slowly become more chummy together. That does become important. I know, weird, but it does. Um, so we then get another card that pops up. And of course, it's still at school, still kind of weird. And this one is action. So it's moving the trees on its own, and the trees are trying to get out of school. I'm still trying to figure out why it's mostly in school and not out and about. But Sakura uses Siege to capture the trees so they don't go out. She then uses Aqua to make them stop moving, which is kind of cool because you get to see that her seal that she stands on is not covered in water. And she's using Siege differently this time. So instead of just doing Siege and locking it in, she's using Siege and telling it to be more stretchy, which is really cool. And then she does a parting of the waters to get to the card. So this one's not an animal, and it's more of a thing. So it shows on the card that it's gears. We then flash to her talking to Yue again. I need Yue and her brother. That's all I need. And talking about that he can't feel the magic. And then Koro is asking the question of when would it be useful, and Sakura pops out that it could be easy to move tea. My thought is when you need something that's like won't move and you need it to move, like trees, like a wall, maybe a gate. So this still, I feel like it has more harsh implications. Maybe that's what these cards more are. It's harsher implications than what the other cards were. Fly really didn't interrupt anybody. The windy just kind of made it gusty and it wasn't really cutting into anybody. Even the flowery and the watery, the watery did cause a bit of trouble, but it's not like it did permanent damage to things. These things seem like it can do permanent damage to a lot of its forces if left unchecked. So after that, she calls Shaoran, or Shaoran calls her, and Yue changes back into Yukito. And they have, before the call, they have a short conversation of, I wish I could meet them. And it's sad, but true that you'll never get to meet the person that's inhabiting your body. This isn't like the an angel thing, where it's like, I know you're there, and I can look into a mirror, and your face can pop up. It's a different magical force that may not be able to actually help him, which is rather sad. But he wants to know, and he's finding out through Sakura that they are very much different. And so he knows of Yue even more now in this one. Whereas I felt when I was just reading the Japanese subs of this, that he still didn't know what was going on, and he didn't know who it was, or anything like that. Which just didn't sound like him. But he goes off to get cake and hot tea. And Sakura and Shaoran have more of a conversation about the card, and that Yue and Kuro, I believe that's how you say his name, cannot feel magic. She then goes, like, oh, Shaoran's like, call me whenever there's magic. And so she goes, what if there's not magic? And there's a pause, and then he's like, sure, why not? Kind of like a anytime thing. But he then gets off the phone and goes and talks to Clow. So Clow's not answering her phone calls, but is answering his. And I'm guessing if something really bad were to happen to Sakura, it is Shaoran's duty, not as a boyfriend, not as someone that loves her, but a duty to protect her. It's sweet, it really is, but it's not like amazing. It's kind of like underhandedness almost. Like, so Cloud's not willing to talk to her about any of this, and he has tarot cards, and is already kind of predicting that like they're close already. He doesn't know where the magic's coming from, but it seems to be around her, that she needs protection and all this stuff, which, okay, cool, I get it. But that's not helping. That's not helping Sakura, that's not helping him, and it's not helping the situation. So, I'm wondering more and more about it, but I need to wait and see. But I still hope that Shaoran and Sakura do have a bit of a relationship. I know, middle school, but, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be, like, turns out that he really does need to protect her. And so he may be getting in the middle of something and then gets hurt. And then she gets upset about it. And it leads into, like, yeah, I've been talking with him. And it's like, but he won't even talk to me. So, it's a mixed. But it is interesting. The plot thickens. So, if you like this video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. What do you think of episode 4 of Cardcaptor Sakura? I know I'm a little late. Sorry. And don't forget to subscribe. That big red button for more anime, manga, and all that good stuff. Hopefully soon. Hopefully. I'll be able to get a whole bunch of new manga and review them. Soon. Yeah. Well, when you buy your money for kind of equipment, some things happen. And also awesome t-shirts. But anyway, if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, the links are down below. And I hope that you've been having a very wonderful day. Hopefully magical. I know, Kiki. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.